I don't understand why you fucking with that guy. You know he's not hot. Gotta look a
This your boy, Tail 2 motherfucking Fuego, and we got your boy, Hektik Media in this bitch. Shout out, K. Conaway. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself, brother? Tell the world what you do.
Well, I'm Cade Conway. I am a content strategist, specialist, entrepreneur.
Yeah.
That's kind of. I
He's a-
don't even know. I
he's-
mean, that's.
So I wear a lot of hats. There's a
I'm wearing
momentum.
this one today.
Oh, big drip. Hey, yo, shout out the boy's fit. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if y'all can see this in the shot, but his J's are on point. Man's drip is on.
Shout out my girl for the.
You know what you mean? shout out the girl for keeping them right. That's
Is he money for the jersey?
look at it, big drip.
Matrimony for
Bro, it's sauced up. You know what I mean? I mean,
appreciate you, dog.
yeah, bro, the fucking big sauce,
Now wearing something like that,
bro. The fucking PFC. Yeah, you know what? Shout out PFC 49 this weekend. Shout out. You know what? Kaiser, Mateo, and Derek. Good luck. We're gonna catch the dub. Shout out Dubs.
Yes, sir.
What's up, bro? Why don't you go ahead and kind of explain what you're doing now, bro, and kind of how like that started? Because I know for a minute there, you started Hektik and you was doing a lot of like music content. So you're doing like a lot of music visuals, a lot of like stuff like that. And I feel like now I kind of like not necessarily transition because you're still doing that, but you've been doing a lot of commercial work too, which is pretty cool too.
Yeah, it's definitely evolved from what it started from, for sure. Which I
Yeah.
think is a good thing. It's fun to kind of figure out and just try the different things.
Mhm.
Yeah, I started, like we did music videos in the past.
Yeah.
And, so I ended up running that with that for a couple years. I think it was like 2 or 3. And just after a little while, like when it's something that you want to do, like
Mhm.
it's hard I think to work with such a limited, I guess, audience. Like
Okay.
limited clients.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
many artists. There's only so many that actually want to do a full production type of music video.
That's fair.
And and then at the time, around then, a few years ago, I was working for this media company. I was like a marketing agency, and I was their videographer. I started shooting
Hey.
for a lot more businesses, and and then I just kind of was running with that for about a year or so, and then they ended up getting bought out by Wonder Tree, which is now they acquire like all of the clients and
Yeah.
everything. And so I was working with basically like a larger scale agency, and
That's
just
pretty
kinda-
sick.
Yeah, just doing
That's pretty
more
sick,
with
yeah.
that while like that was taking the majority of my time up, and it wasn't giving me much to like build my company up
Right.
like I was initially. And so I was still like trying to do the music videos here and there, and then every once in a while I'd have like a buddy that had a business, and he'd be like, "Hey, like Izzy Money had his grand opening."
Yeah.
Well, actually, the first Hektik Media client, like one
They
he
just
actually-
that you had. Yeah.
yeah.
That's pretty sick.
And but yeah, man, I mean, after that, I just kind of slowly started transitioning because I realized like, okay, I've always been passionate about business, and
Yeah.
I've also been passionate about having the camera in my hands and giving people something to watch and look back on for years that markets their business, showcases a memory, things like that.
Yeah.
And so I mean, dude, this year, after slowly kind of getting a few people I was consistently working with, I decided to take the full leap and go full time into Hektik Media. Got everything filed, and so now it's
Like you're full blown.
full blown
Gig,
Hektik
yeah.
time. And now we specialize in commercial media production, as well as in the entertainment side with music videos, social media content. You kind of name it, man.
Yeah.
It's all over the place.
Really growing. And like
Yeah.
dude, I think that's really cool, bro. Because like I think when we first like talked and I first interviewed you, bro. Yeah, like I don't think that like you had a really big vision. I think you always had a big vision, but I think this is kind of going a little bit above and beyond kind of what you initially saw it being. I think maybe at one point, which is kind of cool. I don't know.
I honestly would say that it's becoming exactly what I planned on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I mean, from the jump, people always talk about like focus on your thing, focus on your one thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And in my case, I was thinking like, I only have to focus on music videos. I only have to
Right,
focus on this type of project. But then I realized that my one thing is coming up with content ideas, producing a video, memorable video, timeless piece, and how that can be applied in so many different directions, not just music, but
Yeah.
in a personal sense or in the business realm, just
It's trying to capture that moment.
yeah, bro. And because everybody wants to be reflected in a way that positively showcases them,
That's facts.
and that's just the whole memo, bro. I I love doing it, bro.
I think that's cool, bro, because I think you have like a genuine approach to it, and that goes a long way for sure. And being able to, yeah, I will say that anytime you've created anything, especially with what we've done, even if it's a bot, bro. You feel me? You create like what you say, like a timeless piece, something you can go back and rewatch and be like, damn, fire. And
Yeah.
you can create like a vibe, and it's cool because not many people can do that. I feel like nowadays too, especially like in the day and age we live in, I think a lot of people focus on like a quantity rather than quality type of thing, and I feel like you can have both. But I think some people kind of overturn the lack of quality for the turn of quantity. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, but I think that's cool that you're able to capture that. Just I don't know, just make it look saucy, bro. And
Appreciate it, man.
that's dope, bro. And like, what is some of like your best clients so far that you've worked with, or some of like the cooler moments that you've had?
It was definitely a really cool moment. I mean, signing that first deal with Izzy Money for sure.
Hell yeah,
Especially with him at the time just getting his new store.
yeah.
So it was a real growing moment because I know that was a big step for him coming from the previous location he was selling at. And then I was, also kind of in that spot where I was trying to take that leap for myself. So, I mean, him kind of just believing in the vision, that was really like a huge moment just because it showed me like, okay, it's possible.
Yeah, I can.
And same thing with, I mean, I think Pro Fitness was definitely like a really big, like, oh my gosh, man,
Yeah,
like this is
pretty
freaking
sick.
awesome because,
The facility's sick.
yeah, bro, the facility's sick, the people are great, the community, just the entire atmosphere of that place is, I mean, it fits what I stand for. Like it's all genuine and it's authentic and,
You can resonate with it.
yeah, bro. And I mean, you can't even like hate on, a lifestyle that is in that building or in that
No,
brand.
yeah.
So like, it's just super cool to like be able to work with somebody that has those same values as a business. And then man, the real estate stuff has been a lot of fun too.
Bro, I bet. I was gonna ask you, like, how's that been, like, diving into the real estate world, bro? How's that been?
Well, first off, shout out the man John Thomason for getting me in the door at Progressive Properties. I don't actually work with Progressive Properties, but I have a few people that under that company that I'll do like their individual content.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's funny because John and I we used to do videos before like this was
Really?
even like professional. Like we just go like explore abandoned buildings and
Just type shit, just fuck around.
bro, like just some fun stuff. And, then years kind of roll by and he's like, hey man, like I think there's something you can do here. And that's actually where I met Sailor and Soul, Jolene. They're the Sold Realty Group. And they've been a real blessing to work with, kind of helped me elevate my quality and been really supportive along the way. But I mean, bro, that's definitely like the foundation of the clients that I was like, oh my gosh, man, like there's something here. Cause
Right.
I mean, just the entire interaction with them, it just felt like, okay, we're on
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty sick, bro. I think being able to, damn, bro, so you done the gym, real estate, and you still doing the music stuff. So you be staying full, bro.
I mean, roofing, weddings,
Damn.
I mean, all sorts of like contractor work. Like I'm starting to do some stuff with a pest and lawn care company, home inspections.
And it's just you doing this, right? Like it's
so
filming and editing type of thing.
yeah, I mean, I am filming, editing, and managing majority of everything. I do have some people that I'm like talking to, trying to get them to like help me edit some projects. And so far, I mean, like from what they've done, it's like really kind of helped me just expand and like free up some time so that way I can focus on other areas in the business.
10%.
But at the end of the day, man, it's all about maintaining. It's maintaining, not complaining. I just try to remind myself that's
Blessed in the
how can you be complaining about the food on your plate when the goal is to eat?
Yeah, bro. Exactly. Damn, bro. Wait, repeat that. Just a bar, bro.
How can you complain about the food on your plate when the goal was to eat?
Hit that shit, bro. Clip that. Chat, clip that. That's fire.
Hey, Jamie. No, I'm just
Nah, bro. I mean, that's fact. Sometimes I think, bro. Yeah, you can't complain about the position you used to pray for.
but it's also like very difficult, like to
Oh,
keep,
110%.
to keep that mindset, because it's like, all right, it's this or I'm finding something else to do.
Yeah, bro. I my prayer, bro. Whenever we waking up, it's like, give me the discipline to keep what I have, and the wisdom to multiply it. And so I'm, you know what I'm saying, I apply that to like everything, bro. Cause like sometimes, bro, you're right. Like it can get overwhelming, bro. You feel me? Like I think now I've even been looking into like maybe getting somebody who can help possibly with like the editing of like just clipping or just managing other things just so I can focus more on the creation side of stuff. You feel me? Yeah, bro. And how do you manage that, bro? Like how would you say you manage your work and life balance, bro? Or do you say it's pretty well, or is there kind of moments where you're like, oh fuck, I kind of gotta slow down a little bit?
I definitely have moments like that all the time, because I would say there's definitely some problems with enjoying what you do, and like almost I would say I'm definitely obsessed with it.
Yeah.
So like it's very hard to tell myself to like slow down and stop, because I'm just focused. I got the tunnel vision, like I'm seeing that light at the end of the tunnel, and everything else in between is just like, which I know that's why I have to remind myself is the process, not the final destination. And so
I feel that, bro.
man, like that's the fun part. Like that's the fun part is like going through those hardships and like appreciating them for what they offer. I think a lot of like where my balance comes in, like maintaining is balance. Like definitely setting aside intentionally time to do nothing, like in between like work.
That's
I think it's very important, like to do nothing intentionally.
I agree, bro. I think having moments of solitude is good.
Yeah, bro.
A moment where it's just peace and where you can kind of collect your thoughts. Where if it's just you and God, or if it's just you just vibing, bro, it's just
man.
That's good to. You have to reset, bro, because like the noise in the world, bro, can get so much sometimes, bro.
Very much so.
And I felt like in the position that you create visuals, bro, and I create like audio. It's we're both in the industry of creating moments in just different aspects. And so like I think that can be a little tiring sometimes, because we're trying to bring essentially what somebody sees into reality, you know what I mean? And that's a little sometimes not difficult, but it just takes a toll, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Constantly trying to do that. But
it's my grandpa told me, shout out Papa, he said one of the greatest skills in life is to have a vision and bring it to life.
That's facts.
Yeah, like being a true visionary. And I mean that's just like, you know what? Like and that's something, like to be able to contribute to something that's like larger than yourself. It's like a vision, and like
yeah. I agree, bro. And it takes real courage too, bro, because it's like you have to wait. There's not really like a blueprint. No one's gonna show you. Like it's really just a learning process.
Well, I don't know, bro. I think there's blueprints everywhere. Like I mean, like just in managing everything. Like I look at what other people are doing. And like, most of the time, bro, the answers are like people are telling us the answers all the time if we would just listen.
That's true.
And like
bro.
they'll be like, I'm struggling with managing this. And they, kind of find out some more info, and it's like, okay, now I know how to handle something like that.
Yeah. I think the information's out there, bro. I just don't know if people know what to look for.
Bro, it's the information's gonna find you.
Yeah,
like, you can't, if you're looking for it, you're not gonna find it. But as soon as you stop looking for it and you just kind of focus on bettering yourself and kind of, I think, shaping perspective. I think that's pretty important.
I think that's an interesting thing you're saying that, bro. I've had that conversation so much recently where let's just like letting things be. Like I'm not trying to control things, or not trying to do things your way, but just letting it be and focusing in on what you're, doing as a person. I feel like is dope. I think that's fair, bro. I think that's a resonation, bro. I think a lot of people can resonate with that, because I think nowadays, bro, it's easy for people to get lost, dog. Like I think,
bro, they got so much information in the world. How do you even know what to look for anymore?
Yeah, bro. And there's a lot of misinformation too, dog. So some people are so skeptical on what they're reading or what they're trying to But man, dog, it's crazy. I think that's, but yeah, I do agree though. There is a lot of information out there, bro. There's definitely, there's a lot of ways to get motion nowadays, bro. You feel me? But,
Well, I think there's a lot of ways you can feel like you're getting motion, but you're not running anywhere, like running in place, you know?
ooh, tight
Because I'll catch
shit.
myself like being like, okay, is this work really important, or is this kind of just like something that's just keeping me busy? And
Whoa,
like
that's
really like,
fair,
because
bro.
I mean, at the end of the day, if you break down the word business, it's busyness. Like it's like staying busy, being
Yeah,
busy,
yeah.
whether it's making money, making
Plays, making
plays,
moves,
whatever.
whatever.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah, I mean,
shit, that's fair.
yeah.
Damn, bro. Yeah, you staying busy or fucking.
Like prioritize the right things to do. Don't just
Do you think, bro? Do you think like right now that's what a lot of people are doing, bro? Like, do you think a lot of people are running in place type thing, like
yeah,
running on a treadmill rather
for
than
sure, bro.
fucking?
I mean, I think we're all guilty of it
Oh
because
yeah, yeah.
I mean, there's so many times where you just get caught up in the what I think I need to do, but what do I actually need to do? Like,
Damn,
you know,
that's facts, bro.
yeah, and shoot, another way to manage is organizing. Like, if you do not organize and like cleanly lay out like what
Oh,
you are working
dog.
on, it gets lost so
It's so
quick.
quick.
And
You won't know what the fuck, and then you're right back to square one of trying to be like, okay, I need to do this, I need to do this, I need to do this.
the time spent organizing saves your ass so much more time on the back end trying to reorganize
Organize,
it to
bro.
like go through it and be like, okay, what's going on? What am I missing? Like,
Exactly. I think,
yeah,
bro, it just makes life easy too, bro. Low key, like, if you have some kind of like schedule, and I think going back to like earlier off camera, we were talking about like training and stuff a little bit. That's where I think that kind of helps because it's like some kind of discipline, bro. Like no matter what, like I have some certain boundaries that I don't allow myself to cross within this training thing, or I'm not gonna miss. So this, and the third within these hours of this hours. You feel me? And that's like a repetitive thing, and I feel like it has to be applied everywhere else too. You know what I mean? Like, if not, then I feel like you're just living life and kind of in chaos. I mean, which is, I mean, not necessarily chaos, but like
but bro, the chaos, and that's what Hektik's about. It's controlling the
chaos.
chaos.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
it's creating, creating that reality with intention. But and like how we're doing that is we're controlling the chaos and finding that one clear path to go towards.
Facts, bro. There's method to the madness. Like
Yeah, well,
that's
yeah.
that's like whatever. When we're training or whatever. The violence is crazy, bro, but there's a method to the madness. It may sound crazy, but there's a method to it. And it works, bro. And that's what I'm saying. I think that's like, it just all translates.
How have you seen the discipline it takes from like practicing and showing up every day in like the athletic sense of martial arts? How have you seen that apply in other areas of life?
Bro, it just like makes life, I don't know, like you don't really get stressed out. You feel me? I feel like you just kind of move a little bit more naturally and like just, it's more of just showing up. So like now you just know you make everything else like you just gotta show up and just do it because like that's like the easiest thing you're gonna do all day because you gotta fucking at 6 o'clock you're gonna have to.
So you're saying that by doing something extremely hard, it makes everything else a little bit easier?
Yeah, swear to God.
Huh? There must be something to that, huh?
Yeah, swear to God. I think I don't know, bro. Really, dude, pressure makes diamonds. I don't know what the fuck.
Dude, that's yeah, that's very true, bro.
Dude, and it's crazy because like even now, like I mean, like there's situations where I feel like I'm like, fuck it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where I mean, it could be overwhelming, but yeah,
It's either gonna make a diamond or pressure's gonna break you.
110%.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's either, and you're just gonna have to learn how to fucking take punches, bro, in life, real talk too. Like you're gonna take L's, you're gonna have setbacks, you're gonna have to fucking get back up, get back down, bro. You have to just keep showing up. That's really what it is. Like, no matter what, every single day, whatever the fuck it is you're gonna do, you gotta just keep showing up, keep doing it.
Consistency is key.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And don't get discouraged, bro. You can't be discouraged by other people's races either, too. You feel me? Because like I feel like that's one thing in MMA, bro. Because like you'll see a motherfucker who's like doing these crazy ass tricks and shit, and you're like, oh man, I want to do that. And then that dude has like years of It's like, bro,
like do it, but just gotta have to practice.
you can do that, but you're gonna have to fucking really,
Yeah.
And it takes time, bro. It's crazy. It's some of the fucking cats, bro. I'll be like, I'm like, man, I don't even know, bro. I just be like, man, oh wild, like but yeah, I think that's how that applies, bro. It's just like it really helps you just stay disciplined. It helps you that kind of like. Yeah, that's going through more pressure, bro. Definitely makes things a little easier in life.
When you're freaking going like sparring against a grown ass man, I'm sure doing the dishes isn't that bad when you get
Yeah, I
home.
know, bro. You're actually like relieved.
It's like, oh my gosh, like, finally have a way.
Bro, Dad, when you're washing the dishes, it's the most peaceful moment you've had all day. You're like,
Feeling a soreness, you're like, oh god.
yeah. Oh man, yeah, it's great. Wax on, wax off.
That's funny, man.
Bro, dead ass. Like it's the most relieving thing though, too. Like there's been times where I've shown up here, bro, fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. Like one time I showed up, I had a fucking gnarly ass black eye. And the other time I showed up, it was like a week ago. Bro, I had a gnarly ass cut right here underneath the eye, and my eye swelled up pretty good. It was pretty gnarly, bro.
Bro, that's awesome. Like to pull up and host a podcast and you're all like, hey guys, welcome back to the Fuego Show.
Yeah, fucking what's up, bro?
Today.
Yeah, bro, and it's crazy because like I'll be like chilling and then I guess I don't really notice it until like after. A lot of it I don't notice until after, bro. Like I didn't have like a little like this shit right here reopened. It fucking healed, bro. And then somebody was like, I was like, bitch, reopen my shit. I was so mad, bro. I was like, oh, reopen my cut. I was mad as hell. I'm glad this one did reopen, bro, because like it's like really close to the eye, and I was afraid that it was gonna get bigger. And I was gonna have to get stitches or some shit. I was like, no.
Hey, mad respect to you, bro. I tell you still showing up.
Yeah, brother.
Like,
CTE.
oh gosh, no, none of that. None of that.
Bro, it's wild, man. It's cool. I met some cool people, bro. It's a cool ass fucking.
Bro, yeah, I bet.
It's a cool fucking thing.
Some freaking warriors in there,
bro. You meet some fucking cool warriors, but then you also meet some assholes too.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's some people you're like, should you be learning this kind of stuff? You're like, yeah. Like, you learn. Well, angry boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. So, what are your plans now, bro? What do you want to do moving forward with Hektik, bro?
Nothing much, bro.
No?
No.
Like this, what you got going is just gonna kind of build up.
No, bro. It's ready to go worldwide with it for sure. I'd say.
Would you ever tap into like the reggaeton scene, bro?
What?
Like the reggaeton scene, like all the Latinos and shit.
Oh, bro. I mean, I'll go where duty calls. I mean, if I feel called to work on a project of anything, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, except I have a few things I don't do. But,
yeah,
you got to be strict. You got to make sure, you don't cross the line.
That's fair, bro.
But, I mean, the vision, man, just keep growing. I want to really get like a team assembled. I think that's my next step.
That's hard.
I'm talking to like a couple people about interning. Possibly, which is dope, like super cool. They reached out to me, which is crazy.
Dude. I think that's like one of the most iconic things, though, because you're starting a movement, bro. Like you're literally paving the pathway for a future generation here.
3 words: the Hektik way.
Yes, brother.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I really want to kind of start ramping up the entertainment side again. I've been definitely focused on the commercial side, just like truly making it to where I can make a living doing this.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it all started with passion, and passion is a promising pursuit. Yeah. So I need to kind of get back to the basics, and I want to start doing some more music videos. And then I need to kind of pick up on the podcast. I've definitely, been on the back burner. It's funny because I talked to Tobias from Flatland Calvary, and he said that if you don't make it to episode, or like, there's a large percent, maybe like 70 or 80% of podcasts don't make it to episode 20. I made it to episode 18, and then I haven't posted in like 8 months. I'm like, dang, I didn't even realize it until I was talking with one of my buddies about it. But I want to pick up that again on the podcast and music videos again. Really want to hone in on personal content. Yeah. I think capturing behind the scenes of what Hektik is, because it's more than just media.
Yeah. I feel like, dude, that'd be pretty dope. Like I feel like right now I'm in the similar kind of boat, bro. Where I kind of took a break from producing, not like a straight break, but doing it so publicly. I still have a couple clients I work with, but I don't know. I just kind of wanted to get back to the roots a little bit, bro. Kind of get back to creating what I was making, more of the vibier stuff and like this stuff. I like doing the podcast. I like doing shit like this. I like to interview people. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's fucking dope. It's cool, man. I literally just be shooting the shit with everybody. Bro, I'd be on flights and I just be fucking shooting the shit with the guy next to me all the way, bro.
That's how it should be, man. We should just be out here just talking, just connecting with new people on the daily.
Yeah, Flatline Calvary, bro, is fucking dope. Fucking
Yeah,
cool.
did you meet him?
I've never met them, bro, but I love their music.
Yeah.
You know, I respect for what they got going on and how they've come up in the country music scene.
Mm-hmm.
And so, man, fuck, I would honestly, it'd be pretty cool to fucking interview him. I actually ran into the owner of Cast Iron Grill, or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, over there
Yeah.
by the interstate.
Yeah. He's cool as fuck, bro. He does jujitsu. He pulled up one night.
Oh, shoot. Nice.
He's cool, bro. He's a cool dude. And we were just talking, and I was like, bro, I fuck with your restaurant. Good food.
Heck yeah.
That's cool, dog. I definitely think getting back into that, bro. You have a niche, like a really good eye for that shit too, bro.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. I've done like a lot of research. I just trying to like perfect the craft, and
Oh yeah.
also aside from like the media, bro. I mean, I'm gonna be working on getting the next merch drop for Hektik Apparel.
That's fucking good.
Coming out here in the next few weeks. My little brother, he's working on the design. Shout out to Court.
That's
go ahead and
fire.
name drop him. But dude, it's gonna be dope. It's a really cool concept.
That's sick.
Let's just say we're gonna bless the world with the fruit of our labor.
Hell yeah,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
I like that. I like that.
That's the style. That's actually our design. It's really cool. It's just like the whole thing, like bless the world with like your work, with who you are, with the work you produce, whatever it may be, in relationships, business, just all around. So
That dude, I fucking roll with it, bro. Yeah, I love it. I'm actually fixing to start. That's crazy you say that. I'm gonna finally drop some like, not like, I wouldn't say like a mad like apparel, bro. It's just like some hoodies and shit. But like, well,
that was good, bro. This is the Fuego Apparel.
yeah,
right
bro.
there.
Because like the studio name, bro, for a while there, like I had a building. I missed the building, but I'm working on getting like another little studio spot and just rebranding, bro. La Casa del Fuego, bro.
Oh yeah,
Fire.
that is sick, dude. I like that.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah, bro. That's just everything I'm just linking into right now. You know what I mean? Just slowly but surely, but
It's gonna happen, man.
yeah, bro.
It'll happen.
I just been having to bake. It's all the stepping stones, creating the content for everything, bro. And that's really all it is right now. Just laying out the foundations for stuff, and
Yeah.
that's really all it is, man. Like, it's fun. I think it's fun doing this shit though, bro. Like, it really is. Like, it's a thrill.
It is. Yeah.
I don't know. You
I
know?
agree. I 100% agree. It's man, I still am trying to understand how this industry works. Like,
Same.
It's
But I know that it's lucrative, and I know that there's what we do is needed, and it's an industry that people pay money for,
Mhm.
and it's needed. You know what I mean?
yeah.
If you can be a producer in a day of consumers, that'd be fucking. You're straight. You feel
You're
me?
producing what they consume, and it just sucks. I think where a lot of like my passion comes into it is how much like the brain rot media, like how much of that is so common, and
Yeah.
it's just like normal for people to watch shit posts, Instagram reels or whatever. And I feel like I'm like, like I know I may not be having substance in every single video. Like there may not be like a huge long storyline. It may just be like a simple transition
thing.
before and after. But
Yeah.
I still do that with like intention. Like you can see like there's even an art to that.
I felt like the human aspect of things, bro. Because like right now we have a lot of like AI kind of stuff going on, and so
Shout out AI.
He said, "Shout out AI, bro. AI is getting crazy, bro. It's getting crazy."
Dog, I'll tell you the story, man.
Put me on.
So there's apparently some trend that it was like going around on TikTok. I don't get on TikTok that much, so I didn't know anything about it. And you can generate like a person, like in this case, there's a homeless person. I'll just leave it at that, okay? So I was we're in another segment right now. I was filming an ad for this company. Right in the middle of the shoot. I was there for like an hour, like literally like locked in. I'm like in the middle of the moments. And I get a text from my girl, and this dude pulled up to her house and said that he knew me. And she's like, "Hey babe, like, this guy pulled up, he said he's gonna like he knew you, like I'm just gonna let him in for some water, like he seems like tired, like or something." And it was like a homeless dude. I didn't know him. And so I was like, whoa. I was like, no, like, what are you doing? Like, no, like, do not let him.
Don't let him in the house.
Like, I don't know the guy. He's lying.
Yeah.
And then she sends me a picture of him, like, asleep on her couch. And I was like, bro, like, what?
What are you doing?
Yeah, I was like, dude, like, what is going on? And I was trying to call her, she wouldn't answer me, and I was just nah. Like, and keep in mind, I'm at a shoot right now, so like I'm working, I'm like talking to the guys I'm filming, I'm like, bro, like what is going on, like,
bro?
And then it comes down to it, and she said that he asked to sleep in her bed, and so she's like keeping me updated, and all of a sudden there's a picture of this dude like asleep in her bed. And so I'm like, bro, like this is out of pocket. Like this dude, like I'm gonna have to go home and go drop off all this crap, make sure I got the right gear to protect myself in this situation, pull up and see what the heck is going on.
What's going on?
So after about like 10, 15 minutes of her kind of letting this roll on, she finally answers, and she's like, what's the big deal? And I'm like, what are you doing? I don't know this guy. She's like, don't worry, babe. It's just a joke. It's AI. Bro, she literally asked, some program, I don't know if it was ChatGPT or something, but like generate me a homeless man standing at my door, generate me this homeless man sleeping in my bed on my couch, like, and it looked insanely real. Like, it was not cool, because I was like, bro, like, if you, like, that's like the boy who cried wolf, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you out here just said that shit to me for real, like, I'm gonna be like, nah, babe, it's AI, like, I ain't pulling up. Like,
dude, that is crazy. But I think that's what a big concern is like how scary this shit can get, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you can manipulate the fuck out of it if it gets into the wrong hands.
Imagine like the old people that are seeing ads on TV or getting reached out to, like the people are like
the scam callers.
Yes, bro. Yep.
Like, imagine, bro, your grandma or someone, bro, they get a text and they're like, and it looks like you fucking tied up or some shit.
Yeah, dude.
Like, and it's like and they're gonna buy it, bro, because they're gonna be like, oh fuck, like
quickest come up in history right there.
Yeah.
No, I'm just joking.
Oh shit.
We do not condone any of these actions. We actually highly
block this shit out right now.
Yeah, we do not recommend doing that. That's not good for anybody.
No.
But yeah, man.
You fucking scammer.
AI is pretty cool though.
Scammer ass Nick. I know y'all finna be doing
Oh my gosh.
I know y'all motherfucker. Bro, I met these fools back. Not even tell them where I met y'all, but bro, these scammers is out here, bro. And they be walking around with motherfucking Trackhawks, Hellcats, and like you name it. It's crazy, bro. They'll put me on game and how they fucking will come up with 60 bands in like less than 3 minutes, bro. It is retarded. This information's out there, so I'm gonna say it. But fucking, it's literally, bro. It's like a game, bro. It's like a gamble. Literally, you can hook up this like thing to like a computer type thing. You get a bunch of blank cards and you just fucking run them, and you just run them through the software, and like whichever one, it'll just keep running and running and running. But it'll hit accounts, bro. And it'll just keep
blank cards.
Yeah, type shit, and then it'll just fucking like, bro. You can run up. It'll just hit people's savings accounts, bro, for like 60 bands. Whatever is in their account, bro, they can just
Wow.
Gone.
That's scary.
It's scary, bro.
Yeah. I just hope, I really hope that I'm never on the receiving end of that, or like on the end where I'm. Yeah, neither
that
side
shit sucks, bro. I've had it happen to me one time. God forbid I ever happen to me again, bro. I remember one time I was playing PlayStation with my homies, bro. I was vibing, chilling, and like. Bro, I remember I was playing the game, bro. I was in an Uber, bro. My car was getting declined. I was like, what the fuck? Why is my car getting declined? And so then I checked my bank account, bro. And I was like, in my checking account, it said I was negative 1,800. And then in my fucking savings, I was like negative 24. And I was like,
yo,
my God. I was like, I was like, what just happened, bro? I was like,
dude.
no. I was like, I don't even know how am I gonna. I was looking at that amount of money, just sick as hell, boy. I was like,
did you call the bank? Like, did they insure it or whatever?
They didn't give me no money back, but they balanced it out to a zero, bro. So I was like, appreciate it, thanks.
That's scary. Cash is king.
Cash is king.
I mean, yeah, I don't really be carrying cash, but like I need to.
Gold and cash, bro.
Start trading for Bitcoin and shit.
That ass, you get gold, cash, Bitcoin.
Yeah,
chilling.
And yeah, let's say like pelts, like some furs.
Some furs,
yeah. So that way we can barter.
Get alpaca fur.
Yeah, little raccoon furs and bear pelts and stuff.
That shit be wild, bro. Low key, Assassin's Creed style. That shit.
Heck yeah, diving into haystacks off the top of roofs.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Bro, no, that's freaking sick, bro. So wait, so Halloween's coming up, bro. You gonna shoot an event? You gonna do like a party or some shit?
Not this year, bro. You know, it's we had a good team that was kind of behind all the events these past few years, and I think it did what it needed to.
At the time,
Kind of like helped us kind of at least just like see what's possible.
Yeah.
When we all come together. But I mean, majority of the people that I used to do things with, man, they kind of move off doing their own thing, and
Yeah.
I mean, with everything that I'm kind of managing, it makes it really hard when you don't have, you know, other people to help you out with, you know, like planning and reaching out and things like that. Don't get me wrong, you know, we're definitely be having an event here soon, but Halloween definitely not. Just kind of this year, bro. Like this fall and winter, I'm gonna try to keep my head down, keep grinding, keep doing what I'm doing, and hopefully, you know, once I come back out on the other side, on the like spring and everything starts kind of coming to life again, I'm gonna be finding some ways to get active in the city and the community.
I agree. I think this like the grind season right now, kind of just focusing on the drops, the focus, you know.
Yeah.
Just really just locking in on the grind. Really, I think same, bro. Early next year is kind of when I plan on doing some cool shit. You know, stepping out a little bit. They started doing open mics and shit again a lot. Is what I've noticed too. But I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the open mics.
Yeah, you got any big plans? Are you making any large shifts right now?
Ooh, bro, the studio is one, bro. Like where I'm just kind of branding that out right now. I'm dropping another music video here pretty soon. Like I'm dropping at least like a music video every month, bro.
That's good, bro. That's really good.
Yeah, at least trying to right now. Fucking the reels have been pretty consistent too. I need to start getting better at just it's really just all I'm doing, bro. Everything I'm doing now is just what I'm gonna keep doing. Reels, music videos, dropping. I'm trying to create more songs, bro. I ain't nothing really too different. There's a Kevin Gates engineer though. My boy built out a studio out in Cali, and he works out over there. He wants me to go fly and go check it out, whatever. So I'm gonna go do that sometime.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, bro. That's exciting.
Vibe. Yeah, it's gonna be a vibe, bro. I'm gonna kick in the studio. Kevin Gates engineer, probably smoke some Zol.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah. I'm filming in Colorado.
Yep.
Yeah, all right. No, that's the plan, bro. You know what I mean? I was hoping I could fight at the end of the year, but it's not looking like it. So
why not? You just don't think you're ready yet?
I don't think I'm ready. I think I could probably swing, but I don't know if there's gonna be a card anytime soon over here or in time by the end of the year.
Hey, let me know. I'll pull up.
Bro, that'd be a fire, bro.
Okay.
It'd be dope. I'm thinking about either just doing a little boxing bout at least at the end of the year, maybe soon doing at least that. If I can't get an MMA bout, let's do at least a good boxing match.
Yeah, dude.
Throw some hands.
Heck yeah.
It's just wild. Hopefully, bro. Yeah, that's the plan. But I'm just gonna keep doing this, bro. I really want to grow the podcast and grow my music, bro. Really, that's really what I'm trying to do.
Have you ever heard of hold on, let me think of the word. It's a program where you can like put your long form content in, and that way it like comes up with Opus.
Yeah.
That's be a good way to. It's like you can just have those reels. You can generate more and more.
It's pretty good. It's actually not bad. I've been using it lately.
Yeah.
On a couple of things, but I just noticed that sometimes it can be a little jicky on the captioning.
Yeah. I like how it gives you the viral rating though, like the level of
like that's actually really dope. And it does work because I've noticed that a lot of like the fighting content that I have dropped, it does translate really relatively well as far as what's like trending, what's not gonna trend. Ooh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I do fuck with that. I do like that about Opus Clip, and the tags that it comes up with too is pretty good too.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty good. Shout out Opus Clip.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. You know, cut the check. You know, I wonder if they have like an affiliate marketing thing. Because if they do, then I'll just do that and just give me.
Bro, that'd be a big way to start bringing in income with the pod. Is just like starting to reach out to some of these businesses and like dropping like just like maybe a couple times throughout the episodes, like a nice little like mention, and then you get a couple people to do that. You're making money at each episode.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
I was thinking about that, bro. I was like trying to come up with like pitches, who to pitch. I was trying. So my goal everything's in like phases right now. You know how like Marvel has like phase 1, phase 2, then they have like the big like Infinity War thing.
Mm-hmm.
Same shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Teo King's right now, Teo Fuego, whatever, is like in the phase 2 right now, and then the Fuego show is currently like phase 1 still.
And it's gonna soon reach its Super Saiyan.
Yeah, bro. exactly. Yeah, we haven't fucking got the Infinity Gauntlet yet, but we're working towards
Yes,
it.
sir.
We're 2 stones deep, bitch. It'd be fucking fire. But yeah, man, that's freaking sick. But yeah, dog. So have you gone to like any like the vendor events lately, like over here and stuff, like the Moe's production or like the fucking Midnight Cravings and shit like that?
No, the last like vendor event I went to was First Friday,
Yeah.
which I know it's a little bit different than like these individual ones that are, but nah, man,
Bro,
I haven't.
you gotta pull up to Midnight Cravings because low key, there's a lot of food vendors out here, and it's just a bunch of food vendors that just pull up at like the Circle like 4 or some shit over
Oh
there.
yeah,
on the
over
side.
there, that new
Yeah.
gym.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. So gas, bro. They be like, hella, they be just throwing every like, I think every first of the month or every and at the end of the month. They'll do-
So is that something that Circle 4 is throwing, or is this like somebody else throwing the event over at Circle 4?
That's a good question. I think it might be somebody throwing the event at Circle 4.
Okay.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. But it's usually a pretty good turnout, bro. It's pretty good. That Most Productions, I don't know. Lately they've been doing their own thing too. They've been going off. They did like a late night thing, and then they're doing like a pumpkin thing. They've been doing a whole bunch of shit,
Yeah, okay.
which I kind of fuck with though, low key. I feel like the city kind of needs shit like that.
Dude, yeah. And I feel like there's a lot of, I mean, seems like it every year that it's being said, but there's a lot of stuff happening. Like,
Yeah.
like a few years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, like when we first started linking,
Yeah.
like there was definitely a lot of, I think there's a lot of people that aren't around anymore, but
Yeah.
there's still a good foundation of like those people from, that when we kind of like all were starting in
You're
Lincoln.
coming up and everything.
Yeah, and it's like people are sticking with it, and you're seeing them sticking with it, and you're kind of seeing the people that decide to take a different route, and
Yeah.
to more, more the merrier, or I guess like to Godspeed for them. But
Yeah. I think it's dope though too, though, because it's like pioneering what we have to. You know
yeah,
what I'm
bro,
saying?
you gotta like actually have to build from the ground up because nobody is gonna do it for us.
No, 110%. It's funny, you know how we're talking about going back to like the fighting a little bit. Fucking so there's a fighting promotion called Fury, bro, and
Dude, yeah, I've seen Fury.
yeah. So it's dope. Crazy. It's a big deal whenever like West Texas fighters get put onto the Fury cards because they put us on there essentially to lose. It's to make like the Houston guys look good.
Mm-hmm.
So like whenever we got there and fucking like woo, they're fucking lit. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We usually whoop ass, but like whenever that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, it's like we get to put on in a whole different aspect. We get to represent kind of like there is kind of a creative side to what's going on out here. Cause I think a lot of people just really stick to like what tech is and stuff like that. Tech's cool as fuck. Fucking love tech. Cool. Ooh.
Yeah,
But
it is a cool spot. It is it brings life to the city, man. And I live over there close to campus now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my own little spot. I finally got
Hell yeah.
I got a home office.
No.
Bro, yeah, it's freaking cool. It's like the first time I like lived on my own.
Yeah.
But I got this nice little 2-bed. It's got my office in one with all my gear and the laptop. And then it's just cool waking up and walking across the house and it's like getting to it.
That's fire, bro. Yeah, just fucking like wake up, make your coffee, boom, boom.
Dude, yeah.
That's a vibe, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think that's a goal. I've been debating and see that's where I'm like, do I want to build out one at the house or I want to get building because I've been chilling on like I got my little spot, bro, and I'm chilling with that. But like, I don't know, it'd be kind of nice to have something, you know what I mean, at the crib. You know what I mean?
It is nice to just. I think like it's definitely starting off at the crib. It's just. And then getting to the point where like you have to have that space. So where it's just like, man, like it does not like I have to have this because it's
XYZ.
Yeah. XYZ. Yeah, bro.
Like you're starting to look like a trap house rather than a recording studio or something.
Yeah. I'm freaking bringing hot Cheetos to my office, and now there's freaking hot Cheeto dust all over the keyboard. And,
Type shit.
yeah. But at the office though, that's not allowed.
It's a lot at the office. Fucking, you keep that shit outside.
Yo, no food or drink, just like the computer lab in high school.
Bro, oh man, I miss my old office, bro. Or fucking A. I have so much snacks there, bro. Snack galore.
Yeah.
Pistachios.
What you be snacking on? I mean, since you are like you're in the mix, bro. Like, I mean, you're having to physically exert yourself every day. Like, are you eating a certain way, or are you just kind of?
Actually,
Because I heard you talking about Whataburger and Kingz earlier, so I'm just wondering.
bro, no. You see, I'm actually not gonna lie. My coach be fucking shout out my coaches, but we're in fight. They're in fight camp. I was in fight camp with them for a little bit, but fuck that, bro. Yeah, I like to eat too much, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with it, bro. I think there's like a good balance. Like whenever you're in fight camp, it's good to eat cleaner, and it's good to eat clean when you're not. But like, I mean, if you want, it's okay to like cheat. Yeah, you know what I mean. Have a let cheat.
Yeah.
So I eat clean like pretty regularly, bro. You know what I mean? Like in the mornings and stuff. It's usually pretty.
In the morning, just clean, but you know, I gotta have my Kingz,
in the evening, bro.
chocolate milkshake, and yeah.
Yeah, no, that ass, bro. I mean, at least once a week I'll have that, bro. You know what I mean?
Chocolate milkshake.
Shit, type something like that, bro.
Yeah, just like something sweet.
Something crazy, bro. I'll hit up like bonus burger off of like 50th or something like that, bro. I'll get me like a big old fucking like nice little patty melt. With
Ooh, see, I've only had that place once. Man, it's good.
Dude,
it's really good.
It's top tier. I don't know what the fuck. I don't. And it's like a lot of these like local burger places are closing down. So it's like you got like like Jim Dandy's on like Clovis, and then you got like Tommy. No, Tommy's closed down, so you got like I think Pete's or Jumbo Joe's or some shit like that.
Something, yeah.
Yeah, one of those two. But I'm like, fuck, man. I fuck with In-N-Out. You fuck with In-N-Out?
I do. I like In-N-Out a lot. It's honestly nice that there's not one here, because every time I eat it now, it's like it's a nice little like treat. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause if it was here, I'd probably be like getting In-N-Out, like, and then I get burned out of it, and then it's just all downhill. That same thing with Pluckers, bro. Have you ever had
Pluckers?
Pluckers?
Who's Pluckers?
Dog. I think it's the home of the Dr. Pepper wings.
Is it Dr. Pepper wings?
Yeah, it may be a different place, but Zaxby's. I'm thinking of Zaxby's.
Zaxby's.
The Dr. Pepper wings.
Where is this at?
Last time I had it was in Dallas, or like in that general area. Bro, insane. It tastes like Dr. Pepper, but it's not like gross. Like it was probably the best wings I've had. Like it was insane.
Bro, I gotta try it, bro. I fuck with Dallas heavy, bro. It's a vibe, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got some good eats out there. Have you been? There's one place called Angela's Cafe. It's pretty gas out there.
I've never been there.
Yeah, check it out, bro. Do you like coffee?
Bro, I drink coffee. I had like 3 cups today.
Yeah.
I had one right before this podcast at freaking 10 o'clock.
Amen, brother. You like La La Land coffee? Have you ever had it out there?
No, that's not real coffee, bro.
No?
No, I don't know what La La Land is. I was just joking.
I'm retarded.
What is it? Oh, La La Land.
It's just a coffee place.
Oh, so that's just what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh. Is it similar to like Seven Brew and like all those places? Or like Oolong lattes and all that?
Yeah, nah.
It's like actual coffee? Because like Seven Brew is not real coffee. That's like syrup.
Yeah, no, that is like 90% syrup.
Yeah, like I'll like watch them put 2 squirts of hazelnut coffee into my drink, and I'm like,
oh, what the fuck am I
like
drinking?
you're even brewing it? Like,
I was one time I think I was drinking it, and I was like watching them, and I was like, wait, what am I? Is this just milk? Like, am I just drinking like flavored milk?
I mean, shoot, basically.
It's glorified chocolate milk.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All my coffee, like I like my women, you know?
Hell yeah. Dark. I'm just playing. Just playing, bro.
Just strong and sweet. Yeah.
Strong and unsweet.
No, strong and sweet.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Don't kill me, but
Have you seen Anchorman? Have you seen that joke was from Anchorman. I didn't finish it off though, because I'll let you watch the movie.
Right, it's a good movie, bro. I fucking love the Anchorman.
Heck yeah,
man.
So you're a big coffee drinker?
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah, I mean drinking coffee right now, kind of cafe latte, draft latte.
La Colombe. Coffee works. It's not bad, bro. Yeah, I'm a big coffee drinker though. I fucks with it, bro. I need it, bro.
Dude, I didn't know that it strips like B12 and like potassium from you.
Does
like,
it really?
Yeah, like I mean, it's not like. Well, over time you can probably notice it, but like
it does actually.
If you eat like a banana with your coffee or something, or if you take like a little B12 pill, it'll like kind of take away that like the jitters, I feel like, and like
Yeah.
I don't know, sometimes I mean coffee drinkers know, like you'll just feel a little bit more like better.
That's good. Yeah, that's fair. Because I started doing it's funny about La La Land. When I was talking about La La Land Bros, because they do like a banana something latte over there. It's pretty gas.
Interesting.
Yeah, and it fucking smacks. And I started doing like the banana creamers and shit, and it hits different. Cause yeah, I was training one day, bro, and I had got a coffee beforehand and yada yada. One of the guys I trained with was like, cause I had it for like a week, bro. I was just like cramping. Like I would be like 2 hours in, and I would be like, like my leg would just cramp up.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure out why for a second. Or I would drink water, yada yada. And he was like, "Do you drink coffee?" And I was like, "Yeah, I drink it." And he's like, "Well, probably like it might dehydrates you, and your potassium level's probably low, bro."
Mm-hmm.
So I started like, I had to kind of balance it out a little bit. But that is true. It's crazy, bro. But I fuck with caffeine though.
Yeah, me too, bro. I mean, that's like literally the discovery and like the use of caffeine is kind of what it's not necessarily like directly. And I would say actually it's directly linked. Like when we had the Industrial Revolution, like when our great grandparents and grandparents like building America and everything, along with the previous generations, like bro, they were drinking coffee. They were like, that's like the only thing they would drink. They'd be out in the freaking plants and everything, and have a big old thermos of coffee and just drink it all night long and keep their butts up and
fucking
yeah, man.
I bet their coffee back then was different, bro. Too.
Bro, their coffee was like probably real base coffee. It's not like with almond milk macchiato cold foam and caramel drizzle, and then can I add some cinnamon sprinkles and like
lactose free,
lactose free, and then can I do 2 pumps of vanilla as well, and then also just maybe like a little bit just like okay, at that point it's not coffee. You're making yourself a dessert. You might as well just drink like what freaking 200 grams of sugar.
Yeah, bro, go get you
Crazy.
some fucking chocolate.
Coffee should be simple.
Yeah, I think so too, bro. I got most creamer.
But,
Creamer sugar,
I'm also not going to hate because they be having some really good drinks.
The Apple Crisp from Starbucks, low key be going off, bro. I used to live in Seattle, bro, and I have like this nostalgic thing for apple cider because I used to go to the hospital,
Yeah.
pretty regularly. And when I would go, my mom would give me that apple cider from the place because I was like, honestly, I hated going to that hospital, bro. And so like,
What were you, if you don't mind me asking, what were you going to the hospital for?
bro, I'm trying to remember. I was fucked up kidneys, bro. At a young age. Yeah, it was like some fucked up kidney problems, and then my asthma, my lungs were fucking acting up because I guess the elevation was different, so my body was trying to adjust from living here to over there.
Yeah.
I was living in the mountains compared to living like on flat land, so my body just was not
Like
having
air is way thinner.
Yeah, my body was just not having a good time.
Yeah.
So I was like fucking. I was doing that, bro. But yeah, I'd go get the apple cider, bro. That shit was just nostalgic as fuck. Because when I had that from Starbucks, bro, it kind of had that similar kind of flavor to it, or that kind of taste or smell. And I was like, man, I haven't. It just fucking takes me back.
Tastes like Christmas.
Yeah, bro. It tastes like Christmas. It makes me back. Takes me back home. It feels like almost. Oh my god, fuck that. I fuck with that, bro. So yeah, bro. That's crazy, bro. I always think that's crazy how like certain things can make you reminisce of certain moments in time.
Mm-hmm.
Which is cool though. That's cool. Oh shit. Okay. I was like, that's fire. I think so, bro. So the holidays coming up, bro. You got what? Thanksgiving's coming up. Christmas is around the corner. Is there any like clients that kind of got you like maybe gonna do some cool Christmas shit? Maybe cool.
No, bro. Honestly, I haven't even started talking about Christmas or anything yet. If I'm being completely honest, I would prefer for there to be no videos during Christmas because I want to. I mean, I think the last couple weeks of the year I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna get all my projects finished off before the beginning of December, and then I like to do a little thing called decompress December and just take the entire month off if possible. Work always happens, but I don't know, man. I think that's like a crucial time to like reflect and like kind of not necessarily plan out the next year, but just like visualize,
I think so.
like just just be
Present.
rather than like focus on what I'm gonna do or like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. It's like, you know what? I'm just gonna be here. I'm gonna enjoy what this year has brought, and we'll figure out what's going on next year.
Yeah, I agree, bro. Like the gift of the present going into the new year type shit.
Yeah, man. What about you? You got anything going on?
Nah, bro. I think kind of same, bro. I think I'm just gonna kind of do some traveling. That's really what I want to do, bro. I had a long year. I took a lot of L's this year, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Once you start, what's it? Turn those losses into learning. Let that L fall off, and then you start earning.
Yeah, that's fair. I always be like, if you take 2 L's back to back and you take it to 45, bro, you got a W.
Hey, that's crazy.
W. Yeah, bro. That's the plan, man. Like, I lost my great grandma a couple months ago.
I hate to hear that, man.
Shit happens, life, and then uncle too, like, a whole bunch of shit, bro. You know what I mean? So I think that like this year I learned a lot. Like I lost a lot, but gained a lot. You feel me?
My condolences, man. It sucks.
Dude, it was wild. I had like double shoulder fracture, surgery, grandma passed, ex-fiance.
Bro, life just said, hey,
you.
man, we're finna freaking throw your ass on the table. And
you're gonna take it.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah, bro. I was like, fuck. And so like now, like it's like at the end of like the like I feel like I spend a light at the end of the tunnel, bro. Fuck, it's like finally like even though it's not perfect, at least it's not as bad.
Bro, that's a good attitude to have, man. Like, I feel like when life's doing stuff like this, it's because something good's like right there on the other side.
You know what I mean? And I'm enjoying it now because like, bro, fuck, it was terrible for a minute, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I enjoy it. But since we're coming to the end of the podcast, bro, is there anything you want to give shout out to the world? Anything you want to say?
Man, I think just believe in whatever you're gonna do. Like whatever type of endeavor, like you just gotta be like be kind to yourself, be forgiving to yourself, and allow yourself that time and space to grow. I think that's super important. Like this is your first time on this earth, just as it is mine, just as it is yours, and we're in this together. There's a lot of hate in the world. It's easy to hate on somebody, and it's a lot harder to love, and I think
that's fair.
When you spread the love and you spread support and you just try to wake up and you find joy in the little things, it makes life a little bit more enjoyable,
I agree, bro. I think enjoying the present, enjoying the journey is important. Yeah, I think that's really important, bro. I think that's beauty in the struggle, ugliness in the success type thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Couldn't have said it better, man.
Yeah, type shit. But you know what I mean? I appreciate y'all tapping in for the episode. Y'all be sure to follow me at Teome Fuego.
Hektik Media, Hektik Media. I'm Cade Conway too. You can check out personal. And thank you so much for having me. Man. This is awesome. I'm glad we got to talk.
It. Hell yeah, bro. We definitely gotta do some more shit. We gotta fucking link up off camera type shit. Hell yeah, bro. Let's get having it, brother. Peace out.
We was kids, I been stepping up in the ring and serving niggas up my left, right. Man, you making keto, man, your boy is too light. Man, I'm smoking on the pack, I'm higher than my damn kite. Hold up, tell me how's your life and what you been on. I'm trying to see on what you doing, what you trying to get on. Educated.